Hiya! Welcome! So a new sort of video for me, well maybe slightly similar to ones that I've done in the past, but it feels sort of fresh and something that I've not done in this kind of format before. It's a vinyl community video. Now I consider myself more on the fringes of the vinyl community. Of course, regular subscribers and viewers of me will know that I'm primarily an unboxing channel, mainly of the fellas you see behind me, the Funko Pops. But I do like to do a lot of music related content, which tends to be mail openings and a look at stuff that I've added to my collection. Whether that is kind of like a lot of the other vinyl community, I think that's debatable. But I was watching a member of the vinyl community who I'm a big fan of, Steve Carlson, and he put up a video recently that was 10 questions asked to the VC or vinyl community, i.e. for those who weren't sure what VC or vinyl community is, that's those of us on YouTube who collect vinyl records and other music formats as well, and who make videos about it. And I fancied doing the 10 questions, and the questions originate from a guy, I've just started subscribing to him today, Richard McCork. So hi Richard, I'll leave you a link for this video, and I will also leave a link for Richard and for Steve Carlson as well at the top of the video description, so please go and check them both out. Check Richard's original video where he lists these questions that he asks everyone, and he answers them himself, and I think this 10 questions thing's gained a lot of traction, and I fancied giving it a go, as it does relate more to YouTube than to anything else. So, Richard's questions, there's 10 of them, and number 1 is, what is more important to you, views or subscribers? Given that my sub count is higher than I ever imagined it would be, it probably seems the obvious thing for me to say views, but it is views. My music related videos, I don't tend to call them VC videos because, like I say, I don't consider myself an official part of the VC, as my videos tend to be a lot different, and I don't always talk about strictly records either. I talk about other formats, mini disc, cassette, even CD from time to time. But it's my Funko videos and one or two others that tend to get the most views. My music related ones, probably because I don't have that many people in the vinyl community who actually subscribe to me. There is a few, I know that, and I appreciate those of you who do that. I would love more views for my music related stuff. 2021 is the year where I really want to ramp up doing more music related stuff, not just mail openings, although I do intend to do as many of those as I can, as I love buying music, I love buying records. I want to just talk about music like a lot of the VC members do, and just really go into a deep dive over their favourite artists and things. That's something that I did touch upon a little bit last year, particularly during the initial lockdown, but I really want to keep doing that and grow that section of this channel this year. Although I'm so happy with my sub count, I'm not too far off 1,250, but the views is what's important, and the comments particularly. If you're gonna view, please comment, that's what I say. Doesn't matter whether you agree with me or not, I love interaction. Right, number 2, do you have an optimum length for your videos? I don't like them to go over long. I do like watching quite a lot of long form videos, because some people, they're just so good on camera and they're so knowledgeable and they're so passionate that I can sit watching them for hours really. For me personally, the format in which I make music videos is, I think, just to sort of get it open, or if I've already opened it off camera, just kind of show it and say, this is how much it cost, this is where it came from, look how nice the sleeve is, I now need such and such in my collection. So for me, I kind of think sort of 10 to 15 minutes for me personally, but that's just my unboxing kind of mindset really, in that I don't feel that really an unboxing or a mail opening of a record, or even a bunch of records, needs to take very long. But to sit down and discuss the music more in depth, then yeah, I would certainly say a video needs to be longer, at least 15 minutes to half an hour maybe, but it just depends what it is for me. There's no set rules, do what you're comfortable with. If you want to go for 2 minutes, then do so. If you want to go for 22 minutes, then do so. Question 3, is it a chore making videos, or are you addicted to it and do you still get nervous? It's not a chore, I love it. Addicted, I don't really like the term, but I do really sort of get excited to do videos, so whether that's kind of an addiction, maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's an addiction per se for me, but I do really enjoy it, and I look forward to filming videos on all the topics that I do and that I'm interested in. Do I still get nervous? No, I don't think I ever got nervous, really. I look back at some of my really old videos when I first started ramping up YouTube content relating to Funko products, and I kind of came across as nervous, even though I wasn't. I didn't feel it. Maybe the first 1 or 2 videos I was a bit, I'm looking at myself on camera, and it's a bit weird, but now it's just completely second nature. So no, I don't get nervous. I just love filming, I love editing, I love the promotion side of it, I love designing the silly thumbnails, all of that stuff, all of the YouTube related stuff, I love it. Number 4, how do you react to bad or negative comments on your videos? Famous last words, because I probably get a load now, but I don't get that many. I get people disagreeing with me, and I get the odd sort of, you know, slightly personal remark, but I'm someone who can give as good as they get, really. If something's funny, then that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if they're insulting me or disagreeing with me. If it's a funny thing, then great. You know, if you're going to be offensive, then do it in a comedic way. That's my motto. That sounds like an open invitation for everyone to be really offensive in the comments. The trouble is, though, YouTube, they're really weird. There's certain words that trigger some sort of algorithm within YouTube, and comments just disappear. And I've had problems with comments from long-time subscribers who don't say anything horrible. They're just really pleasant and nice and polite in every comment, but for some reason YouTube are just auto-deleting their comments at the moment, and I can't find them in like a spam folder or anything. I don't know what's going on there. YouTube, sort that out. One of my subscribers in particular, and he'll know who he is when he's watching this, all his comments lately just keep falling into the ether, and I don't know why, and neither of us can figure it out, and it's a shame because he's a really good supporter of everything that I do on this channel. Number 5, do you ever buy records just to show on your channel? Yeah, pretty much all of them. Obviously I buy records that I want, but I have done like these sort of Discogs hauls, especially of things like cheap 12-inch singles and stuff, where I've not really needed that particular single, and even 1 or 2 albums I suppose have been quite impulsive purchases, but I thought, well, I'm buying 1 or 2 records from this seller, I can get 4 or 5 with the same amount of postage, let's just go, and then I can make a longer video about it. Oh, that's got a nice sleeve. So yeah, I do buy records to show in videos. I like doing the mail openings or unboxings, whatever you want to call them. I like showing how I've added to my collections for artists that I've been collecting either a long time, such as New Order, Rammstein, the Beatles, or artists that I've been collecting mainly over the past year or so, such as Gregorian, Yellow, Saint Etienne, and I've got quite eclectic tastes, not compared to some of the other VC members who I've seen who listen to stuff that is just either passed me by or that I've got no interest in, and that's fine, we all like what we like, but I still consider myself pretty eclectic, so I like to think that I've shown a wide range of music and music purchases on my channel. Number 6, how would you like to improve your channel? Well, I kind of go back to what I was saying during question 1 here. Improvement wise, sort of aesthetically, I'm kind of where I want to be, I think, really. But sort of content wise, particularly in relation to the VC or music collecting, as I would call it, like I said in question 1, I want to do more deep dives into music. I want it to be more than just me sort of opening mail and then just quickly showing something. I want to talk in depth about artists who I know a lot about and who I'm a big fan of, and it's difficult to get motivated for that when I know the majority of my subscribers subscribe for other reasons, really, rather than the music videos. There's a lot of my subscribers who will watch everything that I do, and you know, I appreciate you all so much, but I'd like to, if not ingratiate myself a bit more within the VC this year, then maybe just attract a few other sort of like-minded music collectors who I can sub to if they've got channels, and they'll sub to me and we can sort of leave comments and discuss, maybe even think about collaborations and things like that. You know, the possibilities are endless, really. So I would just like to get more music content done in 2021. That's the improvement that I want to make here. Number 7, what are my thoughts on live streams? I'm probably safe to presume that this means music and vinyl community related live streams. I've never hosted one. I've never been a part of one. I've hosted plenty of live streams, but they've been either general chats, or they've been Funko related, or they've been a Jackbox gaming stream, or they've been my monthly wrestling ones. So even though music is my biggest passion, that's like the one thing I've not hosted or taken part in a live stream on, and that's a bit of a shame. I don't watch the VC live shows really, mainly because the people in the VC who I watch mostly, I don't think they bother doing them. I can think of one person, and because I think she's in Canada, I would like to watch her live streams, but they're always starting at something like 1 or 2 in the morning my time. I'd like to be there live. I don't really like watching live shows after the fact, sort of on demand, as it were. I'd love to do a regular show myself talking about music. I just don't know how popular it'd be. Like number 6, I'd like to do more videos, this kind of format, sort of pre-recorded video. I would like to do more music live streams, have guests on, discuss music. I know Jason, Not Suitable for Mum, one of my closest friends in the community, I know that's something that he would certainly be up for doing with me on a regular basis, but it's just getting more people involved. More people who are aware of me and aware of my interest in music and collecting, who can sort of accept me into their community and vice versa. So never say never with the live streams. I would certainly love to give it a go. I like hosting live streams generally, and I'd love to do a music one, absolutely. Number 8, what's my most viewed video and are you surprised? I'm not going to count any sort of non-music related videos or collecting videos, because there is some that have got sort of tens of thousands of views and they're donkeys years old, and I still get comments dripping through now, but they're not really relevant. The one that springs to mind for me today, I'll put a screenshot on screen and that'll say exactly how many views it had, but one I did quite recently, within the last 6 months, because the set's only been out a short amount of time, when I unboxed and went through the contents of the New Order definitive edition of Power, Corruption and Lies, that's got over 1,000 views now. I think I got a bit lucky there because I did promote it in a Joy Division and New Order Facebook group that I'm involved in, and I think a lot of the people in there just clicked on it. Brilliant box set. There again, it was mainly an unboxing video. I didn't go into a lot of detail and a lot of information relating to the band or the album or the music itself, but it got a lot of views, over 1,000, compared to my other music collecting videos where if I get double figures I consider myself lucky. Everything seems kind of niche really. Then fantastic. Number 9, have you ever made a video where you've not been wearing trousers? No, funnily enough. I might do that though next time. You won't see, because I always try and shoot just the top half of myself. Maybe one day I'll film without any kecks on, and you won't know unless I tell you at the time. And the final question is, how long do you intend making videos? Indefinitely. Like I said earlier on, I love doing it. Love talking about all my passions for collecting, no matter what they are, be it little collectibles and dollies, or be it vinyl records, mini discs, cassettes, be it DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever I'm into, I will happily come on YouTube and talk about it and hopefully get some community engagement with my viewers and subscribers. So that's an easy question to answer. For as long as I can is the answer for how long do I intend to make videos. So that's my 10 questions for the vinyl community answered. If you think you would like to have a go at this, it's not a tag or anything, it's just something that members of the VC have been doing. I want to thank Richard McCook. Please get in touch, Richard, and let me know what you think of my answers to your fantastic 10 questions video. And a big shout out to the brilliant Steve Carlson as well. Like I say, both those links are in the description, and I'll also list these 10 questions as well if you want to have a go. Like I say, maybe someone like Not Suitable for Mum, who is a big music collector like me, he might fancy doing this at some point, but it's not a tag as such. Just if you want to do a video or even just leave your answers in the comments for these 10 questions. That'd be great. I'd love to see what your answers are. But that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you all for watching, and special thanks as always to my subscribers and my patrons. I'm going to go now, and I do hope that all of you will join me again next time for my next vinyl community / question and answer video. Cheers everyone. See ya!